actually, there's a character in the book that was inspired, well, it's James.
I'm going to go in.
So I'm going to read this passage in honor to him for being an amazing friend and an amazing inspiration and just an incredible person. So if you can't hear me, please let me know. I'll be as loud as I can. My throat hurts a bit, so. Okay, just to set this up, this is where Jade meets her wife. So she's talking about her past, and this is the first time she met her wife, and during that week she was blown away. She couldn't wait to see her wife, or this woman again. And this passage is when she actually does see her again, out of fate. Okay. About a week later, fate took charge and brought us together. I had taken half a day off from work for no reason at all, which was rather unusual. It was a rainy Friday afternoon in November, and Seattle was cold and gray. Sam, my gay male best friend, had called and begged me to play hooky from work and to go with him to the movies because he knew I would always give in. He reserved his puppy dog begging act only for those things that were extremely important to him. So, at the last minute, I rearranged my afternoon and accompanied Sam to the movies in the Broadway market. When we arrived, Sam ran off to the bathroom. While waiting, I was scanning the lobby, and to my surprise, there stood Jessica with some of her friends. Shocked at my luck, I walked up to her. Standing behind her, I casually said, "So where's your boyfriend?" She twirled around, smiled big, and threw her arms around me. Her hug was warm and affectionate, and I was very aware that this was the first time I had held her. I could feel her breast pressed against mine. The fire from last week had started all over again, and this time not only in my chest, but also between my legs. She said, "Jade, I can't believe I ran into you here. I've been thinking about you. I had so much fun last Saturday. We have to do it again." I smiled flirtatiously and said, "Yeah, me too." And then I paused and I said, "So where is your boyfriend?" "He just got a page and he had to go to work." I shook my head and I said, "That's too bad for him, because that can only mean one thing." I smiled as she looked at me very curiously. "I guess I'll have to take his girlfriend to the movies." Her face lit up immediately, and I could see the excitement pour out of her. It was a quiet exchange, but everyone around us could feel the heat. She liked that I had confidence, and she liked it even more that I was being bad. She tilted her head and smiled broadly. What a flirt. I extended my arm, and she reached out, grabbed my bicep, and squeezed it. As she pulled herself closer to me, I led her over to the ticket office, and I bought 2. Sam strutted over to me and bantered, "You hoe! I leave you alone for 5 minutes and I go to the bathroom and I come out and you pick up some girl in the lobby." He laughed and he leaned over and whispered, "She's fucking hot. Who is she?" "Sam, this is Jessica." Jessica being my best friend Sam. Sam touched her hair and studied her up and down. He shook his head and he said, "Girl, you are fierce." He pointed at Jessica's outfit. "Love it." And then at her shoes, "Love those." While snapping his fingers in the air. Although he say that he never snapped his fingers in the air.
Mom, I didn't.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that Sam is also my hairdresser and considers himself the fashion police of Broadway.
Still does.
Main Street. Yeah. "You go, girl," replied Jessica, and this was the phrase at the moment back then. Sam grinned and put his arm around her as he walked into the theater. He could not have given her a greater compliment. My picky Sam was so critical of the women I had dated. He had never done this before. During the movie, I was aware of the armrest separating Jessica and I. She was leaning towards me, and I could tell she wanted me to touch her, so I reached down and I put my hand over hers, while her friends watched every move we made and whispered back and forth. Sam sat beside me, nudging me and making crude remarks. "I bet that's a kitty you'd like to pet." It was
That's true.
and then laughed out loud. I chose to ignore him because reacting would only encourage him further to misbehave. Jessica seemed amused by him, and that made me happy because I adored him. I had my forearm on her leg while her breast was just behind my tricep, and I remember feeling them against me when she hugged me in the lobby, and the fire began to simmer again between my legs. I crossed them to contain the heat. I could not resist moving my arm back a little, so I could feel it barely brushing on the back of my arm. My heart was beating uncontrollably. I felt like a teenage boy trying to make his first move on his girlfriend, and I was wildly excited, and her energy was bursting through me in short pulses. After the movie, I asked her if she would like to come to my... Oh, sorry, that's where I had.
Mark that.
I need to mark that. No. Okay. The next song. I do that every time. Okay. No, I just get into
Well, we
it.
want to keep hearing you.
Okay.
$15. There's some books for sale.
We charge 20 here.
Special tonight.
Yeah, special tonight. Now the next song Jamie's going to sing is called Fantasy, and this is my favorite song that she sings. I love it. And I'm going to do a lot of work with this, put it on my website jointly with the book because it's hot. And it's about sex. And it's about sex.
That's my shit.
Okay. All right. Mr.
Yeah. I see you playing it cool. Do you wanna be my fantasy? You're acting tough. Tell me, do you like it rough? Would you take me home where we could be alone? Are you playing games? Do you even remember my name? You're acting smooth to get me in the mood. So can you fulfill my dream? Tell me what they mean, are you what you see? Hold me while I scream, baby. Would you hold my body tight, sweet me through the night? For me will you fight? Know that I'm always right, my lady, my baby. Whisper in my ear, tell me things that I wanna hear. When we get undressed, can we get undressed to make a mess? Or you just come here, come leave me undone. Run my nails down your back, bite your neck, give you a heart attack. So do you say, do you wanna come over and play? Or play by the rules, those are made for fools. So can you fulfill my dream? Tell me what they mean, or what you see. Hold me while I scream, baby. Would you hold my body tight, squeeze me through the night, for me will you fight? Know that I'm always right, my lady, my baby. What you say is real. Show me how you feel. I'll let you deep inside. Let you deep inside, take you for a ride. I'll make your dreams come true. If you let me fuck with you, we can have some fun. We can have some fun while I make you. So what do you say? Do you wanna go